Now recording.
Look,
What?
Elon,
What?
buddy, come on now.
Uh, a new day has dawned
Elon.
upon us. Have you not heard, Riley?
Nah, I mean, I think I've heard a little bit. So Twitter will soon be no more, folks. Twitter is rebranding. It's gonna be X now.
This is the absolute gayest fucking rebrand. I was like, all right, welcome to X.com. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. X gonna give. Which is pretty much like exactly what I've been thinking this entire fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems completely stupid. Twitter has brand recognition. I guess it does have some level of negative press, but I don't think that necessarily outweighs the amount of influence that the name and prestige of Twitter holds. But as a result of this, people have been doing a fun little meme because they realize that if Twitter is turning into X, then Twitter videos turn into XVideos.
Oh,
so that's why Mo Diggity was confused by all the porn on his timeline, because XVideos is trending because they're making fun of the fact that now Twitter videos will be XVideos.
Yeah, see, and I wonder if XVideos is actually going to try and sue Elon for this because xvideos.com is a hardcore porno fucking website.
Or I'm sure Elon will just rename the term. I don't know if Twitter videos are actually called Twitter videos, if that's the proper term. But if it is, I'm sure that will change for X. I'm sure they'll be like XTube. I don't know.
Oh no, see, can't do that either because there's an XTube as well. Porno.
Oh shit, is there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think so. Hell, let me go ahead and fucking look it up here. Yeah, it's
I know there's RedTube.
XTube.com. Oh no, XTube.com is no longer available. And then it just gives me gay free content, Pornhub,
gay free content.
Straight free content. But only two straight free content. But bunch of gay shit.
RedTube is baby's first for me. It's actually awful, and I do not use it anymore.
Oh, RedTube is
the first porn site I ever found was RedTube.
Oh, it's just fucking sad. But yeah, I woke up I wonder what's going on Twitter today. I figured it'd be the usual screaming and bloody fucking fighting. But no, I was just dude, just huge pairs of tits all on my fucking timeline. I'm like, oh, this is nice, but why?
What I want to talk about with you, Mo Diggity, and we'll perhaps wait on this until we properly start the show. But I was on. We're bringing up this XVideos thing, and I was on the Crow's Nest earlier, talking about watching porn on my Wii U.
Jesus Christ!
So I think a good topic would be our porn history. I think that would be a good discussion.
Oh, there's just so much we could talk about, but I'm not really admitting to most things.
You don't have to admit to your weird fetishes. Just I want to know the where and when of your history of discovery and stuff, and what kind of DVDs and magazines you had as a kid because you're an old man, and then what your first foray into internet porn was like.
Oh man, that's fucking dusting off some fucking memories there, but yeah, sure, we can talk about that.
Oh yeah, the MoCast on sex.
Well, MoCast on porn.
MoCast on porn.
Not quite sex.
True.
But I do have some stuff I want to talk about before we get into our degeneracy.
Okay, that's fair.
But let's go ahead, I guess. And unless you had anything else,
in a long time.
No. I guess this is the shortest cold open we've had in a while, huh?
Yeah, no, we can make this a quick and dirty one. Let's start the show.
Quick and dirty, just like you like it.
Hey.
1, 2, skilly diddly do. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the MoCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. And joining me today, because Robin hasn't been able to make it in for reasons, which is fine, It's going to be the gruesome twosome. Say what's up to Riley. What's up, Riley?
The gruesome twosome. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, fucking gruesome twosome. I stole that joke from It's Always Sunny, so it's not a Mo original, but fuck it. You know, what is Danny DeVito going to like come and beat my ass or something? Like, dude, I can fucking high five him in the ground.
I just
Not
want to
that
know
I
when
would, though. I like Danny DeVito.
I just want to know when the prophecy will be fulfilled, right? Because we're back to our weekly MoCast commitment. You know, I've missed a MoCast. The last time we were doing it weekly, there was the No Riley Mo Problems episode. Robin has missed a couple recently. I want to know someday. I feel like someday it's coming. I feel like soon the prophecy may be fulfilled, and Mo Diggity might have something on his plate Sunday night. And the Mo-less MoCast is gonna occur.
The Mo-less MoCast will never ever happen.
No, if you are, you better be free every Sunday for the rest of your life. Then, because if you're not free and me and Robin are, it's gonna happen.
Oh, motherfucker! I hate you so much. All right, Riley. I gotta talk to you about something. Maybe since you're a youngin, a Zoomer, if you will, maybe you could shed some light onto this fucking ridiculous nonsense that just has blown up on fucking Twitter and TikTok.
I can't say that I'm fully versed in current Zoomer memes, but I will try my best.
All right. Well, like you're like the closest I can have to a direct source to the to what's hip and in, as the kids say, or what's
I'm a
busting.
I'm a Zoomer who spends his time on EdgeTube, so I'm not paying attention to like current TikTok trends. But
What the fuck is EdgeTube?
Just edgy YouTube. I just shortened
Oh,
it a fun little term.
okay. That makes sense. All right. Yeah. All right. Riley, can you possibly explain to me what this fucking stupid ass NPC meme thing is going on with like TikTok? It's a bunch of like, you know, conventionally attractive women and some really desperate uggo dudes who are just going yum, 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 hearts, yes, hearts, yes, thank you, rose. And I don't fucking get it.
I'll
Like,
be honest, I cannot
just,
explain that to you. The only reason I've ever even heard of what you're talking about is because they brought it up on the recent Biggest Problem.
like, okay, yeah, I don't fucking understand. Like, okay, Dick's all about this, and like, because he was explaining this on like today's, as of this recording, this very recent episode of the Dick Show before it fucking just crashed and burned.
Are you in the $20 tier on Dick's Patreon?
No, I used to be. I was on the $20 Patreon tier for about 2.5, 3 years, and they just never removed me. And now all the live streams for the Dick Show are free because they stream on Rumble and sometimes on Kick. And
did they do that this week? I know last week they only streamed on Vimeo, and that one was private.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Vimeo, but yeah, this one though, goddamn, maybe we'll talk about it later because it's some peak internet content. Let me fucking tell you.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm not going to see it until Tuesday, but I'm excited.
No, dude, just go to Rumble and just watch the VOD. It's fucking beautiful, man.
Oh shit, I could go watch the VOD. That's true.
Dude, there's like to say that there were gamer words uttered would be an understatement. Basically,
oh yeah, and those are probably all going to get bleeped out in the final cut. So maybe I do need to go watch the Rumble VOD.
Well, yeah, the super duper TLDR, because I don't want to take away from Dick Shine or anything, because I want everyone to experience this. Is all right. So Ethan Ralph is basically channeled 2017, 2018, and it's come roaring back. Kick the fucking booze, kick the fucking pills. And now we have sober Ethan Ralph, which is a fucking beast.
I heard about the Ethan Ralph redemption arc.
Yeah. The sobriety, the sobriety arc.
Are you willing to forgive him? Are you willing to take him back into your life?
Well, I mean, like, I'll be entertained, but I don't know. Like, let's just see how time goes, right? But anyway,
maybe if he apologizes for sucker punching Riley.
Oh God, yeah, I almost forgot about that. That shit's just too goddamn funny.
Like, hold on, I gotta grab my phone. I drop, wham!
Like maybe I won't exactly forgive him, but I'll allow myself to be entertained by him without like watching like the Gut News Network or something like that. Like maybe if there's something particularly juicy, maybe I'll go out of my way to watch it for at least a few minutes, right? Since I don't have to give that ass cancerous website cozy.tv my viewership, because like I refuse to fucking go on Cozy. Like I did once for fucking Dick, and the chat is a goddamn nightmare. Like I want my chat to be edgy for funsies, not like
Wait, are you saying you
like
streamed on Cozy and you had an edgy chat?
no, Dick show. Dick was
Oh,
like before he started streaming on Kick. Uh he was streaming on Cozy for a few episodes, kind of to try it out. And see, I like my edgy chat, but maybe after the death to all Jews the umpteenth million time, maybe this is the wrong chat I shouldn't be in, you know? Maybe like, you people who are too stupid or too proud to hide their fucking power level, because like I can't talk in this, I can't be myself in this. Like, oh hey, most Mo Diggity, what's going on? Hell, yo, yeah, Jew. It's like, oh okay, I'm backing out. I'm backing off right now, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm not going to log in or make an account. So,
I don't care. It's
yeah,
funny.
I mean, it's it's funny if like it's baby's first like I don't know, fuck Israel, like fucking
You're
joke
saying since you've
that
seen it
you
all
make or
before, it's
something.
gotten stale. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like like after you're like fuck Jews, fuck Jews, fuck Jews. Like okay, guys, fucking change the
We're really
record.
hammering this down. I hope we
Like
don't.
okay, all right, yeah. You think you hate Jews? Yeah, that's so
Yep, yep.
edgy, so great. Oh yeah, the Elder Protocols of Learned Zion. Yeah,
But
that's great.
well, I would like to make it
Just
clear that you better hide your power level for the rest of this episode because the things you said will not necessarily get us a strike, but the frequency of the phrase "kill all the Jews" will definitely make it so that the bots listen to this.
oh
So,
Christ, oh
so you
Christ, oh
you
Christ.
better keep
I
your
fucking
politics in check.
no. All right, okay. So you're my editor. So when I say kill all the Jews, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Cozy said that. That's not my
Yes.
fault. Okay, I'm just reiterating what I have seen. These are not my personal politics. My grandmother is Jewish.
YouTube
Technically, that
robots,
makes
you can stop
technic.
listening now. We
Yeah,
promise we're not going to say anything bad.
which by Jewish law technically makes my mother Jewish. Do not tell her this because she's a fundamentalist Christian and she will flip the fuck out about like her being even considered anything but Christian and a Christ lover. And since I'm on my mom's side, technically if she's Jewish, that does technically make me Jewish. And I'm kind of an atheist, so that's a whole bunch of that's a basket full of puppies I don't feel like dealing with. So yeah. So all this like, over the top edge lord stuff, it's like, okay, this is getting a little bit too spicy for the pepper here. How about I just fucking like walk back and maybe get on Kick where they don't say, DTJ every fucking 5 seconds, like, cause that's nice, cause I don't want to deal with this fucking bullshit, man. Like, I'm almost at the point where I'm just gonna like walk away from politics completely. Nothing ever is gonna go my way politically. And
I did that a long time ago. All the political argument I have is basically just for fun. Like I have political opinions, but like I don't care about spreading them, and the most of them are completely uninformed. Like any like economic opinions I have are purely based on very little information. So I'm not really dying on any of my hills. Like I said, I know I said this I think last week, and the response from you was lay Reddit upvote, quote unquote. But like the only issue I care about are human rights issues. Those are the only ones I really care about.
oh yeah. Those are super important issues. Maybe be
Like just
nice to
equal treatment for
transgender and
everybody,
gay
be nice to
people.
trans people, be nice to black people, be nice to everybody.
Yeah, like like 100%, like fucking 100. Like just keep it 100 all across the board for everyone except shithead Nazis and pedophiles, which I think are like understandable outliers.
Let's analyze that. Now, the second half, agreed.
Please, God. Okay, so Nazis, please tell me you're going to like debate me on shitting on Nazis.
I'm debating you on shitting on Nazis, not on
Okay, thank
pedophiles.
you. Thank you.
Pedophiles,
Thank you. Thank you.
bad. Nazis also bad, but
Because I'm going to have to take a break here in a minute and like
not
come back and prepare.
Nazis are bad, yes. However, I am
I'm
a
talking about
free.
like literal Nazis, though.
Okay, literal Nazis, yes, but people saying the bad things about the Jays on cozy.tv.
Those people are
I,
mostly Nazis. I'm going to be real honest with you.
but like, yeah, but like, when I think real Nazi, I think is actively making effort to physically harm Jews.
Well, like,
Whereas the people in the cozy chat are just like, yeah, we hate them, but they're not like
no,
going out and committing acts of violence.
no, for real, man. Like, fucking Nick Fuentes has these little peckers fucking indoctrinated, man. You know, you will kill for Nick Fuentes. You will do all these crimes for Nick Fuentes. Like,
Real quick,
he
before you go
just
into
got.
a rant about Nick Fuentes, I need to make this clear real quick, just to cover my own ass, because I did not finish my point. I am
Oh,
not.
sorry.
I'm not saying that I like Nazis. I'm simply saying that I am a free speech absolutist, and I feel like they should have the right to say what they're saying because they're not necessarily inciting any sort of violence, and
Oh,
that's the
100%.
2 cents.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm for even like like shining a fucking light on them and just giving them a fucking microphone or even a loud phone, just to fucking like have everyone listen to their batshit fucking nonsense. Because the best fucking disinfectant is light. Because trying to ban Nick Fuentes has backfired immensely. Trying to ban America First has backfired immensely. Deplatforming works for about 15 minutes until like because deplatforming essentially makes people martyrs, right? And Robin and I have like a pretty deep disagreement on both. But like over time, like her
What do you
stuff was like
mean?
correct. Well, like she's very pro deplatforming, like shithead pieces of shit, right? Like
Uh huh.
Fuentes, and the numbers and facts and stats were on her side, but only
What numbers and
temporarily.
facts and stats was she quoting?
Okay, this is like about 2 years ago. Are you really asking me
I'm not
specifically?
looking for specifics, but like what type of not like what were the
Oh,
stats pertaining to that proved her point?
like after Alex Jones got kicked off of YouTube, his engagement and reach has dramatically like gone down a whole lot and all that. And that was true, I think, for like a little while. And now he's kind of like, if you're in the correct social circles and stuff, you start like seeing Alex Jones posting, for instance, right? And he's starting to come back a little bit because, he's going to be working off that, almost $1 billion fucking bullshit fucking lawsuit that he was slapped with. But
The thing is,
banning
when you're oh, I'm sorry, you keep going.
oh well, like, yeah, like it works in the short term. You cut the legs out from under like neath a
God damn it, you
bigot.
stole my point.
Oh,
Fuck.
what was your point?
I don't know if that's exactly where you were going, but I think the thing is when you're martyred in that way, when you're deplatformed, how it works is like there's like you get an initial like boost. Like it starts as like maybe this is a good thing, but then eventually just because you don't exist on the convenient platforms that people visit every day, your viewership just naturally declines. Like we've seen it plenty. People come into hard times and then their stuff is boosted, but it never quite lasts. Like when Monkey got banned, his Patreon fucking skyrocketed, but it has not remained that way by any
Yeah.
stretch. When Dick got hit with the lawsuit, his Patreon blasted. Now his Patreon is the lowest it's ever been. Still not nothing to seize at $17,000, but it used to be
Well,
fucking 25.
well, yeah, but that was like this is but he's not really getting deplatformed though. He got banned off of
Well, he
YouTube for
did get
some
banned from
bullshit.
YouTube. He did get
But like,
deplatformed from YouTube.
his stuff, I don't think his stuff was affected by him being quote unquote banned off of YouTube.
There's a
That's
lot of
just
bonus
time.
content that's seemingly lost, or at least needs to be found in other places. Like I think
Yeah.
all the road rages were YouTube uploads.
Like
and nothing
um
else.
his stuff is like it's just decreased over time, basically because it's been like what 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, like almost like 6.5 years of the Dick Show, right?
I
And
think you're
so
off
yeah,
by
that's
one. I
when
think it's been 7.
it been 7. All right, so 7. Let's say
Because
7
you said
years.
2017. I think it was 2016 when the Dick Show started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's
No,
been a
that's 6
while.
years, right? No, that's 7.
So it's been a while, right? Like his stuff's just going down just because of time. I don't think
And
because
also,
of deplatforming
I'm pretty sure he had a pretty
biggest
sharp
problem.
exodus after the whole cutie situation too. So,
Well, yeah, that too, but also because the biggest problem is fucking skyrocketing like crazy. So his show is still wildly successful, but now he's got a second
do you think
show that's becoming
do you think
wildly successful.
there's a sect of like Dick Show patriotes that unpatroned for the Dick Show and patroned the biggest problem instead? Is what you're surmising?
Oh yeah, no. He's actually like he's bitched about this, like biggest problems like cannibalizing some of his fucking shit from Patreon for the Dick Show. And that's kind of good in a way, but him and Sean are getting a smaller cut, quote unquote, for like the Dick Show every month. But hey,
Well,
whatever, I guess. But
that's more of a screw over to Sean than it is to Dick, because Dick gets half of biggest problem. It's not like he
well,
doesn't get anything.
well, Sean probably has like a lot of bank too, because he's been doing this for like
Sean is like a real
a long
professional.
ass time.
Sean like did the audio on the fucking Castlevania Netflix show. Sean gets
He sure
around.
did. He sure did. Yeah, he's got like Hollywood connections and everything. He has probably some bank, but blah blah blah. Oh, but anyway, yeah. Look at fucking Andrew Tate. The harder they try to deplatform him, other platforms like Rumble, for instance, will come in and go, "Hey, spew your bullshit on this fucking platform." And he gets like fucking 40, 50 fucking thousand fucking people that uh, uh, taste or what's that taste and trash or whatever the fuck it's called. Nick
Trash taste.
Fuentes. No, not trash taste. I think that's Connor.
Okay,
Uh,
that's like an anime show. I didn't know if there was some.
well, it's fucking the one that Destiny and Nick Fuentes were just on. Fresh and Fit. There we go. The Fresh and Fit
Okay.
podcast. That shit. According to fucking Zerka from the Dick Show earlier today, which I gotta go put a pin on that because I gotta circle back to that point.
What are the
But
shows?
hold on. Let me finish this because I am going to
Okay.
forget if I don't. Fuck. Okay, no, fresh and fit. Like Destiny and fucking Fuentes were on that fucking show. They got like about 100 fucking thousand people watching that fucking shit because Destiny, rare Destiny L to Fuentes was on that fucking show because half the show he's like fact checking himself, and Fuentes had him on the fucking ropes for like the first time I think I've ever seen him, like maybe since the Nick the Knife days, back when he was being edgy Nick Fuentes, not let's kill the Jays Nick
I've
Fuentes. Like
only
that's
ever seen one Destiny debate. So, and Destiny, unfortunately, Destiny was debating one of my favorite people, that being Trixie the Golden Witch, and he did annihilate her. Trixie was way off base in that debate.
well, it's hard to
the
debate him because he's fucking such a debate bro.
That's true. The debate. I honestly, I fundamentally disagree with Trixie on this. I don't know if she still thinks this way. But the debate was about. It was Trixie was complaining after Destiny debated Dick Masterson, and Trixie was saying that the debate was about whether somebody wins or loses a debate. Is that directly correlated to whether they're right or wrong, or can you win a debate and be wrong? And I think the obvious answer is you can win a debate and be wrong because it's about how you debate.
Yeah, yeah, and court of
Win
public opinion
debates
also.
like when a personal example in our podcast universe when Kathy debated Squeebo about I don't remember which issue it was. I think it was abortion. Where Kathy was obviously incorrect, but Squeebo did so bad that Kathy obviously won the debate. And So Trixie was arguing that you do have to be right to win the debate, and Destiny absolutely annihilated her.
Well, yeah, because like if you can get the court of public opinion on your side, like you can be on the side of I love kicking fucking babies into the goddamn gutter. And if you could just frame your argument in such a way, like you can get the idiot fucking sheep on your side to fucking side with you. It's like, well, like I like my babies, but the gutter does need babies. Man,
True.
maybe it's not a big deal if you kick some babies in the fucking gutter. That's
Sometimes
a
the
good
gutter needs
point
some
from baby.
babies. You gotta throw some babies in there.
Yeah, gutter, baby kicker 3000 has a good fucking point,
he's
but
got he's got a point.
yeah, but like I said, deplatforming works kind of immediately. It's a good like shock and awe sort of tactic, but it almost like backfires eventually. And there's many more other examples, but let me go ahead and circle back to the super duper TLDR of what happened on the Dick Show earlier.
Oh yeah,
So
20 minutes ago, that thing you were about to say. Go ahead.
yeah. I did say I was going to put a pin on it because I wanted to finish that point. Yeah. So like, fucking Ralph came back and now he's at war with America First with AF, right? Because of a bunch of bullshit. I don't have time to like recount every single little thing. I suggest you guys go check out like all of the Ethan Ralph on Rumble streams if you want to go check that out. Like fucking Noel from Kiwi Farms and him are back together. There's like old bridges that have been like resurrected, re-erected again and built sturdier than ever. Like it's quite a sight to behold. Like the last like 5 years has just been nothing but like burn, 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 burn. But like now it's like, we're building it back stronger than ever
It
watching
is.
this shit.
It is unfortunate. There's still some burn though. It is unfortunate. It's just now it's in different places. Like it used to be. It used to be Noel hated Ralph Noel hated Ralph and he liked Dick. Now Noel likes Ralph again, but he's said some things about Dick recently, and he is not a fan anymore.
Oh yeah, and he used to be on the $20 fucking tier and all that stuff, and he really thinks that Vito is
He
like a
truly thinks that
hardcore
Vito's a
pedophile.
pedophile. He truly thinks that Dick cares about Tooties to any extent. I don't know. I don't know what Null's problem is. I'm sick of Null's shit. I need to. I fucking hate that guy.
Well, he's got a ton of other problems, and he makes him. To me, I don't like the guy because of a lot of personal issues that I have with him in the past. But that's not the point of this episode. It's go check out all of the kill stream
By
stuff
the way,
on Rumble if you
you
want the background on everything that's been happening recently with him and AF. It's fucking fantastic. Mwah, beautiful.
you seem like you know the dark internet secrets. Is Kiwi Farms? It's still up, right? But like it's
Yeah.
hidden. Where is it?
Fuck, man, because it has a different fucking URL now. If I can find it, I'll let you know what it is.
Is
But
it like I heard that there was a point where like you had to have fucking Tor to get on Kiwi Farms? Is that still the case, or is it just like back up on a new place?
I don't know. Well, no, you don't have to be a part of Tor or anything for that. I just I gotta find where the hell it actually is, but it's got a new like dot something or other. I saw it in the Dick Show Dick's Cord like earlier today, and for the life of me, I can't seem to find it. But I'll try to look for it though. But yeah, it's back up and roaring stronger than ever. That's another
I
reason.
don't know if stronger than ever would
No,
be the
no,
right
dude,
term,
you
considering you
really.
can't fucking find it anymore unless you know like internet crypt keepers.
Well, it really doesn't. It doesn't take a whole lot though to go. Oh yeah, Sneed dot today. That's the new Kiwi Farms.
Sneed.today, okay.
Yeah, Sneed dot today. That's the new Kiwi Farms URL. But yeah. All right, so slash rant, and that should be good. Right there. It's been a fun like a couple of hours. Like, actually, it's been a fun few days on the internet. My week has been absolute shit, though. Before you get to your main point that you want to talk about, can I regale you with tales of this week? Of my week?
I had a couple more Dick Show nerd things. So I didn't know if you wanted to get those
Okay,
out of the
okay,
way.
go ahead, go ahead. Then I'm going to talk my shit. Then you talk your shit.
Well, first thing I wanted to ask are, I guess the question I was asking is, you seem more like deep pilled into like all these like weird podcasts, all these like Dick Show like adjacent programs, like your PKAs and your Fresh and all these like weird shows that all those
I
same weird
love
people go
PKA.
on.
It's one of my new
What
favorites,
are what
man.
are like the shows that I should check out? Because I haven't really checked anything out
Oh,
beyond like the Dick Show and like the Loudest Podcast, maybe a little bit of like Thought Cops and Here's What I Don't Get. But like all those like newer shows I've been hearing about, I have not checked out.
well, I haven't really been able to watch too many new shows because, like, unfortunately, the everyone's got a podcast fad has died out like a lot. So a lot of like the stuff that we used to listen to, like the Cripple Jesus, the Cripple Cast. Fuck, man, I missed the Cripple Cast.
The
I wish I
Cripplecast is
knew what
lost
happened.
media. It's
Yeah,
so
I
sad.
fucking the Kristen Cant cast. That was one of my favorite ones too. Can't bring that back because fucking Cantillions unfortunately fucking killed himself, man.
That's
Real.
real?
Oh yeah. Cantillions is fucking dead, man. He killed himself. I'm real fucking
Holy
sad about it.
shit.
He was a good fucking dude too, man. I talked with that guy for
I heard Vic
hours and
casually
hours.
mention that Cantillions was dead, but I thought he meant like he just was not active.
Well, we also thought it was kind of a joke because no one could confirm it. And I think after we finally all found out that he was officially fucking gone, I don't think Dick really wanted to talk about it because that fucking sucked. Because Cantillions was like deep in the scene with everybody.
Cantillions was
Like,
cool. I talked to that guy a couple
yeah.
times.
Oh yeah, dude. We used to hang out all the time on the fucking Dick Show and the VC, man. Me, Oren, Bratmaster, fucking everybody. Like it used to be fucking like banging, like fucking bumping like
Cantillions was
crazy.
supposed to be on my podcast one week, and then he got banned from Discord that day.
Bummer, yeah, because fucking Kiwi Chris is a vindictive. Uh, I've moved away really from the Dick Show slash kill stream adjacent sort of like podcasts and stuff. And I've been, well, as you know, because we were talking about this the other day on the other movie review podcast you and I do
Hmm.
every other Thursday. Um, I've been getting into Is It Kino and Mumkey's Treehouse of Horror or whatever the fuck it's called.
The Simi and Jimmy Treehouse podcast.
Thank you. There we go. I'm brand new into it, so I don't have all the names down just yet. But yeah. I've been just getting into that and some ordinary podcasts with Mudahar and Nux Taku, which like two of my favorite dudes on there on the internet because I love Nux's YouTube channel and Mudahar has become one of my new favorite YouTubers. Because like I watch his stuff every once in a while, then all of a sudden it just like clicked on, and I've been watching his shit ever since the Reddit protests from like about a month and a half ago, and so I've just been like hardcore like binging and watching all of his daily content whenever he puts out a video. And he's really funny, and the Some Ordinary podcast is really fucking good. I've been trying to get into Asmongold's Steak and Eggs podcast, but it gets like you can
I've heard
tell like
Asmongold sucks.
no, Asmongold fucking rules, man. Asmongold's fucking great. It's just that
Seems like
his
a lot of people don't
podcast
like that person.
because they're fucking pissy and jealous because some Mongo fucking nerd like literally like the both Asmongold's like the both of us. Like quite literally like fair weather looks, bad posture, unhealthy eating habit, unhealthy lifestyle, gamer like crazy, streamer like crazy. And that's like pretty much like a fucking wage slave, and he hit it fucking big, and everyone's like mad jelly about it. But his podcast fucking sucks because his podcast is essentially three rich people talking about rich problems and living in Austin, Texas, which Austin, Texas is the snob capital of the fucking South. Like, if you don't think that your shit stinks and you huff your own farts, don't go to Seattle. Come to Austin,
I mean, the
Texas.
Dick Show is kind of two rich guys talking about rich people problems in LA.
Well, no, I see. I don't think so because, like, Sean is like kind of like an everyday dude, and Dick is just like an angry everyday dude with money. I think there's kind of a difference because it's kind of like, like Dick doesn't even really talk about like his advertising company that much. Like it's I
I
don't
think
know.
that's a good move. I think he does that on
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah. I mean, I think Dick's more of an average like California dude than he is like a rich guy. Like talking about because like he's always bitching about how his house is falling the fuck apart. Rich people normally don't do that. They're like, I have 25 acres dedicated to my rose garden.
Well, at the same time, he's giving
you
that
know,
complaint about the pipes, and he's talking about how it's going to
yeah,
cost him like $50,000.
yeah, and
But never
that's
has he said he's not capable of paying that $50,000.
yeah, but you can see him lose his fucking hair every single time he talks about paying that amount, though. Because you could be a fucking billionaire, but 50 grand still 50 grand.
That's true. It's a lot
I
of
mean,
money.
like that's an ouch. When you have to fucking pay that for repair. It's not so much an ouch if you're going on a luxurious, extravagant vacation or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, pipe plumbing problems are like a common everyday guy thing. That's what I think anyway. That's what I gleaned from it. It's like working class hero, except in LA.
That's fair.
But the Steak and Eggs podcast, it's hard to get into because the set is just perfect and it's real nice looking. And not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nice
It's
looking
just that
sets. I guess like maybe it's not like nice looking in the same way. Have you seen? I don't think you follow this guy much, but I think you see him around. Have you happened to see Jesse's new set? Jesse from Pod Awful.
no, I haven't seen his stuff
Holy
yet.
shit, dude! His new set looks fucking sick.
Like,
I
does he
ran.
make any money whatsoever? He's always
He
complaining about
does.
being broke.
Is he?
Well, like, I don't know, man, like every time every so often I'll see a bunch of tweets that are like, gonna have to hit up that pizza fund. I really need the money. Like, dude, like, cause he's getting banned all the fucking, I mean, maybe his
Yeah, I think that's the
following's a lot
problem. I
bigger.
think like his financial issues might stem from like the constant deplatforming. But from what I hear, the pizza fund is pretty well funded enough at least for him to keep doing what he's doing. I don't think he has a normie job yet.
Yeah, I mean, then again, I haven't really paid that close attention to his financials usually. It's every time I hear about Jesse, it's like him trolling the shit out of
I
people,
hate that. I hate that I love
which is
Jesse.
great.
He's he's done so many things that I'm fundamentally against, but he's so good at running a show.
His fans are pretty funny though, like, cause
His
they'll
fans
just
are pretty
show up.
funny. Yeah.
They'll show up and they'll fucking like raid open streamer calls and like just point loaded guns to the fucking web cameras, going bang 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 bang
The way they
bang.
troll streamers is pretty great. Like there's been
Yeah,
a couple like things they've come up with that like will fuck with live streamers, and it always results in like just amazing levels of just like being trolled and like getting upset about it. Like I think there was for a while they would go into a bunch of streams and just say, "Is this live?" And that would freak them all out and be like, "Oh yeah, it's live. What do you mean?" Like it would just like they get all defensive about it. There was a point where they were going around Twitch streams asking people if they were trans, and that always caused a stir.
oh yeah, like I'm all about trolling on there. Goddamn. Uh, but yeah, that's oh yeah. But to finish my point, I guess there was just like I knew this podcast wasn't for me when like I was listening to this one. Like the first off, the chick Emiru or something like that. She's bitching about how hard it is to be a landlord. I mean, I'm renting to my
Are you
brother,
talking
but
about Amaranth?
No, not Amaranth.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
talking this Asian chick.
I've never heard of an
She's really
Amaru.
sweet and really nice. I'm sounding like I'm shitting all over her, but I'm totally not. But she's talking about like, oh, it's so hard being a landlord and renting to my brother. But oh man,
I
you
think like
know.
being a
And then
landlord
there's
does not necessarily make you like a person I can't like
no.
anymore, but I'll definitely make fun of you. Like fucking I love Florian, but he's a landlord and that's really funny.
Well, like you just have money that I just can't relate because I'm a renter and I rent apartments. And then the other guy, the other co-host is like, yeah, I just go to my big old like bathroom and my walk-in shower and I open it up. There's just like a rainbow of smells and like I'm having to bug my fucking uh my office lady to come fix my fucking toilet. And yeah, I have a nice bathroom, like, because a bathroom. If you have a nice bathroom, like, it only sucks if you suck and if you allow it to suck. But like, I can't relate to opening my fucking like glass window doors and having this rainbow of smells. I have a fucking uh empty fucking body wash bottle with like a hair clump next to it, and fucking Head and Shoulders and some fucking like some fucking other shampoo. I can't relate, right? And then Asmongold's like, oh yeah, just had to repair my house and all that. My childhood house that I bought with my, millions of fucking Twitch streamer money. And like, I can't relate to that either. I was overdrafted when I heard this fucking episode. And I was just getting angry, and I was like, I can't listen to this, man. I just can't relate at all. Like, I can't listen to rich people talk about how hard it is to be rich, man. Like, dude, you just need to like have your convo like to yourself.
That's fair. Hey,
Hey,
What in the world
Robin!
is going on here?
The
oh,
Mocast, where have you been?
I've been busy. I don't have a phone anymore. I can't use Discord.
Oh,
oh, no shit. I
I
didn't know
have to
you
be on
didn't
my
have a phone.
computer. Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like I talked about that last time.
wow.
Yeah, shit broke.
Shit. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck. I guess I don't remember. It's been a week, but I actually have had a shitty fucking week. Would you like to hear all about it?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so the weekend went by fucking swimmingly. We had like one of the more fun fucking mocasts we've had.
Of
Like in
course, yeah.
recent or like the last like month. I mean, we've had some bangers, but I particularly liked last week's episode a whole lot. And then Monday showed up. So my brother decided, because all right, so super duper catch up here. One of my brothers moved out, and one of my other brothers moved in to take his place.
Yeah, I
One
recall this.
brother, one brother told the other one, "Hey, you can move in. Here's the offer. Okay, I accept. Here we go. Bye bye. I'll be back later on to go get my stuff." Well, anyway, the other brother who moved out said, "Oh, I want to like come over there and stay for a week for a while. Like, okay, and fucking eat up all of our food and just fuck off and not have to pay for anything and all that." Like, yeah, okay, I guess, but you're gonna have
That's
to
what
pitch
family's
in for
for.
some extra groceries, right? But he wanted his old room back for a week, and my other brother works nights. So what am I supposed to fucking actually tell him with a straight face? Oh, hey, sorry, but His Majesty wants to come back and he needs his room. So can you please sleep on the couch while you work nights while we're just like banging pots and pans and farting and talking loudly throughout the fucking day? Oh,
Yeah, no,
sure,
get
no
fucked.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, no problem. Two thumbs up. I'm totally willing to do that. Waka waka waka. So he flips out on me like I've never seen anyone. Like, I've had people flip out on me and I flipped out on people, but this fucking this fucking child temper tantrum
Oh my
is one
god.
for the fucking ages, right? Like I told him, like, look, dude, you are the one that made the like. It's all exclusively his doing because he didn't bother to consult with me on any of this stuff. So yada yada blah blah. He goes, okay, how about this? How about I shut off the fucking internet and lights right fucking now? You have a week to get everything in your fucking name, and I'm shutting everything down. You might even have till Wednesday. So like I spent all my break and my lunch just like getting the lights and internet switched over to my name because everything is over to my name now. So let's fucking go on that. Self-sufficiency, ho. But anyway, um, so I got my utilities in my name, got my other brother on the lease, and I think the other one's getting off of it or is off of it or something. I don't know. I'm not bringing it up till I fucking decide to figure out what I'm doing in like 7 months at the end of my lease, right? So I get that done. During this day, my brother offers me a tuna fish sandwich. I eat the tuna fish sandwich. It's mid, but it's fucking tuna fish. So what are you gonna do? Uh the next morning I wake up just just feeling fucking awful. And I thought it was just because like when he goes and works at nights, the fucking dogs come and sleep in my bed. And so they're just
Oh,
being dicks to me because they're just puppies. Well, one's old and the other one's a fucking puppy. So the puppy's just bouncing back and fucking forth. The old dog is insisting on just laying on my fucking bear skin, and he's a fucking heater, and they're both pushing me off the fucking bed slowly but surely, inch by inch. And I'm having trouble. I didn't go to sleep till like 3. So I'm fucking exhausted. I feel like shit. And I
dogs
did
and
something.
beds.
Yeah, I
Dog.
did something. I did something I rarely do. I took a fucking day off after working for about an hour and a half. 5 minutes after I take off, I get that salty, salty spit. And you know what that fucking means, right? I'm projectile vomiting in my fucking toilet. I'm like, uh-oh. And then I start getting the cold sweats and shakes. Like,
Oh no.
we have bad fucking tuna. I now officially have fucking food poisoning. So now I'm puking and pardon the visual image, but now shitting water out of both ends of me, and I'm just like a miserable fucking wreck. I literally laid in bed all fucking day, guzzling down the coldest water that I could possibly find, and just puking and shitting and puking and shitting. It's just like the worst fucking scene. The next day is not any better. You know, not so much puking, just going to the toilet for other reasons. And then and while I'm at my job, it's just having tech issue after tech issue after tech issue. Last week was a rough week for me, man. And I wish I could just burn it all to the fucking ground. So hopefully, this all culminated with my brother talking mad shit while he's getting his stuff. I had my room locked and the dog's in my room, and I'm just playing Diablo 4, watching YouTube videos. But he is now the king of petty. You want to know why I'm calling him the king of petty?
Because
Sure.
he's petty.
Okay. He drained all of his shampoo into his bathroom sink. He took the food shells that were in the dining room and put all my fucking food onto the table, which I'm actually surprised he didn't fucking take. He took all of my fucking dinner plates, fucking all of them.
What the fuck?
Now,
Jesus Christ.
no, it gets
I
better.
would have taken the silverware.
Oh, but he knows the silverware is mine, and I was going to raise hell. But
But you're not gonna raise hell over the plates.
The plates are fine, but if you touch the silverware, I'll fucking kill you.
well, like no, my brother has like this gigantic stack of plates, and I still have 3 regular plates. So whatever. I'm not going to fucking fight on this mountain, right? But there's a futon frame out in the living room without a futon mattress. He takes the futon frame with no mattress whatsoever, just fucking takes it. He then takes the sponge and the scrubber and the dish soap
Ew.
with him. Both are heavily used, but he fucking took them anyway. And
Who
then
the
the
fuck
night,
takes a scrubber and a sponge? That's fucking
oh,
nasty.
a fucking stupid piece of shit, a spiteful little
I
vindictive
want
piece
all
of
those
shit.
little crumbs on the edge of it, those little crusty bits. Give it to me.
He texted me multiple times. He did the think, Mark, think, fucking thing to me. Like that's supposed
Oh
to,
my
like he was supposed
god.
to solicit some fucking thing. He's just anyway. I'll move past that. But there's more. The night before he showed up, he took the Roku box and the fucking power cords to all the TVs in the
Yeah, that's
living
fucked.
room and the fucking bedroom. They were his, but still a fucking piece of shit thing. Let's see what else was there.
Call the
Oh
police.
yeah, no, they're his. I don't give a fuck.
The dinner plates
And
aren't his. Like, this is a bunch of shit it sounds like that wasn't his.
well, I got better giant stack of plates out of it, so I don't give a shit. It's already everything that he took was immediately replaced, so it's just not worth it. But yeah, that's just a class 10 fucking freak out that if he just wasn't so fucking arrogant and thought he was better than everybody, he could just sleep in the fucking living room and work in the living room. We both worked the same shifts, so it wouldn't have been that big a deal. But that's been my fucking week. Sick and sick of everything.
That's
uh,
fair. So real quick, I got two things to say.
well, I'm actually done with the stories, so take your time.
Okay, I got two things to say, and then we gotta. We said we were gonna talk about our porn history today, our history of
Oh Christ!
discovering and taking part in pornography. And I don't
You
want the
made a
show to
porno?
run forever. No, that's not what I mean by partaking, not taking
Partaking,
part.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
not taking part. I gotcha, I gotcha.
This is all because Elon's deciding to switch Twitter to X.com, and now all the videos on Twitter are now called XVideos.
Yep.
And
There you
that's why
go.
there's been like just an ungodly amount of pornography on my timeline for absolutely seemingly no reason.
Real quick. So first of all, I had a dog story because you were talking about your issues with the dogs in the bed.
Yeah.
So I have not had a dog of my own in a very long time. The last dog I had, her name was Dixie. She was the best. I had her from when I was like 7 or 8 to when I was 15. She did not die, at least not then. She was given away because we were kind of poor. My mother's boyfriend was kind of mean to her. So we all found it best, or they found it best, not me. I was pissed. They found it best to put her in a better home where she was going to have, a bigger yard, more dogs to play with, and not a boyfriend who's mean to her. So that was Dixie's fate. She actually passed a couple months ago, but she was an old lady. I knew it was coming. But more recently, like sometime last year, maybe even this year, I don't quite remember. I was dog sitting. I believe I did bring that up to some extent on the MoCast. But I had a husky named Princess in my house for pretty close to a month. We had that dog for a decent stretch of time. And the thing about Princess, that little fucker, Princess, listen, she was adorable. I loved her, but she was also a complete terror. She ripped up my all of our doors, first of all. She like fucking ate through our doors and shit. Like she was crazy. But when it came to the bed, she would always just jump right into the middle of the fucking bed where I'm trying to
I
lay
hate that
down.
shit.
And she refused. She was so stubborn. You could not stop her. It was, I literally, if I wanted to, my mother used to get mad because I wouldn't let Princess in my room. And it's like, I would love to have Princess in my room if she would let me fucking lay down before she got on the bed. So whenever I tried to have Princess in my bed, I would have to like race her. I would have to like open my bedroom door and then just like immediately fucking dive bomb into my bed so I could secure my position before Princess laid down. That dog, I don't know what that dog's problem was. She was a rowdy one. And then real quick, I'll keep this brief. This was the second Dick Show nerd thing I mentioned earlier that we got away from. less Dick Show and more Sean specific. So I just wanted to real quick underrated shout out to Sean because I've talked about this before, but I have some form of brainworm that although I acknowledge that he's an awful person, a complete Sue Happy sack of shit, I still think Maddox is funny.
Ugh.
And I recently have been listening to Best Debate in the Universe, and I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Sean because I don't know what it was. I feel like Sean must have felt some compulsion to like try to make up for the fact that Dick wasn't there because Sean is on point in Best Debate in the Universe. The zingers, high quality. I think he was trying to compensate for something, and he was really good. So shout out to Sean. He really did his best. I recommend Best Debate, if only for Sean, for the first 29 episodes.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Also the
I like
Rucka made a
Sean.
joke. Also, Rucka made a joke about him being Italian, and then all the voicemails are just people doing Italian accents, claiming to be Sean's like cousin or old roommate. It's just that's really. I also like that a lot. And then that's it. It's porn time. Porn talk.
Really, like I would love to like see an episode of like any podcast, any like TDS adjacent podcast where Sean talks shop. Like I will love to like hear him talk about like work, because I
That would
think
be
that would be like
cool.
I would love to hear him like, so what's being an audio engineer look like? He doesn't have to like name drop any celebrities or anything. Just I would just love to hear like what he's done for like some of the bigger projects, like what equipment he uses and shit like that. Because uh, when Who Are These Podcasts was doing a lampoon of the what was the name of that fucking the Dick Show podcast, Dickheads podcast or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, Sean was on that episode, and I got in there. And I managed to get a comment in there. So, like, what kind of equipment and stuff do you use? And he fucking answered it, and he started going. He had to get stopped from like going on a work-related rant, and I'd love to hear him talk shop. I think that'd be so much fun.
Oh, you asked them that question during the podcast where they were shitting on
Yeah,
us?
yeah. Well, shitting on you, really.
Yeah, they did not play a single clip of me. It was all you.
Yeah, it feels good to be king. Well, they no wait no, it was all you clips.
The only clip of me they played was the clip where
shitting on you though.
No, they literally every clip they played and shit on was you, except for one. The only clip that was me was the clip where I fucked up the audio leveling when we were doing the apology and the music was way louder than I was. That was the part where I was barely audible because the music was louder than I was. Fucking every other clip they pulled was of you.
No, I remember that the other way. It was like almost the entirety of the time just shitting on you.
Perhaps perhaps one of us has activated our defense systems and is falsely remembering for our own benefit. I wonder which one of us it is.
Well, I happen to remember things one way, and you happen to remember things the other. Maybe, possibly, maybe. I'm also thinking of like the time where Kiwi Farm sort of like got a hold of like a bunch of like
Kiwi Farms was shitting all over me.
Yeah, they just ripped you to pieces,
but
and
Carl
I never got any of it.
Carl was shitting all over you.
I don't remember it that way. I remember you mostly getting shit on. Hey. Anyway.
It was like the opposite, right? Because like we both had that experience where during the Kiwi Farms hate, your name basically never came up. Even though you were there and you were agreeing with most of the things I was saying, all of the hate was going toward me, which I guess makes me feel slightly vindicated if I'm right about Who Are These Podcasts and they were hating on you the whole time. Like at least Mo got something. He didn't get called a pedophile by Kiwi Farms, but at least Carl shit on him for a while.
I just don't remember him shitting on me at all. But
I think
that's all good.
That's the thing. He just shits on all the podcast clips, and because you're such a commanding radio presence who talks a lot, most of those clips happen to be of you, and there was a strong lack of me. I remember being kind of pissed because I was like, if Who Are These Podcasts is doing an episode about my fucking show, I want to hear him shit on me, but it's all Mo.
Oh, all right. I remember because you were pissed about you never getting really name dropped. They were just talking about me. And then Kiwi Farms was fucking never talking about me, but only talking about you. Oh, okay. I remember now. My bad. I was just happy to be a part of the festivities.
Yeah.
I was just like having a good time. I didn't feel anything. And also because we tanked that fucking episode because we were both in there. Me and Riley were in there like, oh, that's fucking funny, and everyone's like, this isn't fun with the fucking host.
Yeah, all the
in
Who
here.
Are These Podcast fans were pissed that we were being good sports in the live
Yeah,
chat.
that we weren't like being fucking dicks and going, no, shut up, this is so bad. Like, no, we're having a great time. Had positive engagement. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Did we ruin your fun little time trying to trash on me? Get fucking wrecked, sucker. X gonna give it to you. I have that fucking stuck in my head now thanks to Elon's stupid ass. Fuck you, Elon. Goddamn ridiculous ass fucking name change for nothing. Just leave it at Twitter. It's fucking stupid. No one calls them Twitter videos anyway. We just call them vid tweets. Normalize just going back to fucking
I've
to
never.
vlogs.
This is
to
the first
vlogging.
time I've heard the term vid tweet. Mo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Don't-
I don't know.
Anybody
I don't know.
calls
I don't know.
them
I don't know. I
vid
don't know. I was just saying vid tweets or something. Video tweets. I was like trying to think on the fly to call what to call it. Anyway,
yeah, everybody calls them vid tweets. All the little kids.
Yeah, of course. You don't?
So let's go ahead and get into Riley's low-key trying to get new porno recommendations because he is just burned out of the shit he faps to. Subject here. Go ahead, Riley.
No, that's not what it is. I'm just curious.
Lies.
I'm just curious what your experience is. It's another thing where like the generational divide interests me. Where like you grew up in an era where porn was not literally at your fingertips at all times, like it was always.
Yeah, I had to
for
go
me.
out to the stump in the woods, look at the magazines, right, Mo?
No, not a stump.
He had porno
but,
magazines
not a
buried in the
stump.
woods.
no, it was my aunt's basement.
Okay.
Alright,
So I guess I
so-
want to know the history. I want to know your pornograph. I'm trying to think of a cute like name for porn history, but it's not coming.
Okay.
Porn
so,
history. That's the best I got.
Porn history? Jesus Christ. Okay, so my first exposure to porn was my fucking cousins coming sorry, fuck, that sounds so bad. God damn it. I'm going starting over in 3, 2,
I'm not cutting that
1.
out.
Fuck you.
Ain't that the
Alright.
truth, right, Mo?
Fuck all of you, okay? I don't need any of you. I can do the MoCast fucking solo, okay? You both are fucking fired. Anyway, no, the first time one of my cousins was screaming for me, Michael, come down. Or Mo Diggity, come down. Young Mo Diggity. Like, well, what do my cousins want? And these were like some like 70s era fucking kids because I'm like 7 or 8 at the fucking time. So we're like, balls deep into the 80s at this point. And so I fucking go and open up the door and it's locked. They're like, hang on just a second. And then I open up the door and then they fucking have it open like this fucking one chick with her legs spread open. Boom! Like, hey, check it out. They found their fucking father's porno mag stash. And so all of my fucking cousins were like reading porn. They're like, here, read this one. And I'm like looking at this like, dude, this is fucking disgusting. Like, why am I looking at this? Like, I felt bad because like I know that I should be watching this. And they're like every fucking like 50s greaser fucking stereotype. Like they're smoking cigarettes, they got like they kind of got some stubble. They kind of look like Oh, who was fucking the dude in
we were bad,
24?
and now we're gonna have sex with women.
Who was Kiefer Sutherland? They're like Kiefer Sutherland's character in The Lost Boys or in Stand By Me. You know, just like fucking degenerates smoking their cigarettes with their like 5 o'clock shadow, reading fucking girly mags. And I'm like, dude, I just want to go upstairs and watch Transformers. That was my like first experience being exposed to porn.
I don't need this shit. What the fuck is this shit?
Well, yeah, like I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to look at? Like, this is gross, and this does absolutely nothing for me. I don't understand it.
So at what point then did it click for you?
Oh God,
At
probably
what
like
point were you
11
like,
or
oh,
12.
I can imagine that I'm the guy and I'm having sex with the woman. Okay, I get it now.
Probably like 11 or 12. Like, I watched Return of the Living
Jesus.
Dead. Well, like maybe a little bit longer than that. I don't know. Like at some point in time, I watched Return
No,
of the
I
Living
probably got
Dead.
into porn when I was 12 too. Is that weird?
I don't
Well,
know.
I also
How
don't
old were you,
exactly.
Robin?
I don't know. I don't fucking remember her.
Fair enough.
I think it started like click on me. I was like really into like the female form. I think maybe when I was like maybe 10 or 11, something like that. Like I think I watched Night of the Living Dead or Return of the Living Dead. It was the one with like the punkers and the they nuke the fucking city at the end of the movie. And she tears off her fucking clothes and like dances naked, and it's super super hot. I was like, oh okay, I think I might be into this. And the fucking Twi'lek dancing scene in Return of the Jedi.
You want to know what my sexual awakening was? This is really funny. The first
Oh,
real
no.
thing I can remember me being like, "Oh, okay," was a trailer for "There's Something About Mary." That was just like
What
on a
the hell?
VHS tape that I had, and it has this scene where like Mary is like about to strip naked, and like the guy is watching through the window, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" There is something about Mary. But
Yeah.
something about me, I always knew somehow. Like from a very young age, like even before I like understood the sexual aspect of it, I was like, yeah, pretty women. I get it. I think maybe I just watched a little too many movies that were not quite age appropriate at like age 3, and like I like saw people like being attracted to women, and I was like, yeah, me too. I get it. Uh, like I think I tried to hit on
Conformist.
I tried to hit on a Hooters girl
What
when
a
I was like
sheep.
4.
But yeah, it was kind of funny. That was I had a type. Apparently, it was punkers, sluts, and fucking like alien slave babe dancers, which I am actually still into to this day.
I mean, Slave Leia looking a little,
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course,
know. Mm.
looking pretty fucking tasty. Like it was like it was kind of weird when I was a kid. It was like I want to be I want to be in a band so I can get chicks like this, or I wanted to be like fucking Jabba the Hutt, be a fucking gangster, and get chicks like that. Basically, it was just like doing stuff to get chicks, right? That's what I wanted to do. But I didn't know how much fucking work there was into it and how seemingly almost impossible of a task that is to do it. Still trying.
Yeah, you
Don't
know.
think I'll get a Twi'lek babe though. I think that's a little bit out of my reach.
Aw,
I
come
feel like
on,
when
not
I
with
was
that
younger, I really
attitude.
liked I feel like I liked more vanilla stuff when I was younger. Like, just like love porn. Which I still kind of like. But like, it's like half my taste now. And the other half is just completely fucking brain rot degenerate.
Yeah, I'm not talking about my porn proclivities
Go
tonight.
ahead. Go ahead, Riley.
No.
Yeah, just drop a few kinks on us.
I don't have any real like weird kinks besides like Clissy, but I don't really watch videos of that too much.
Jesus Christ.
Every once in a while I'll be like, I'm in a funny mood today, and I'll go and I'll look for something like that. But usually I'm not gonna go into it. It's not happening. Well, maybe if you two go, I'll also go. But I wanna hear some stuff from you first. I don't want to be the one who fucking is saying the weird shit. What do you guys got?
I'm into solo chicks and fucking like chicks like banging each other, but honestly,
so
they're
brave.
both kind of boring. Well, I just said it was boring. Let me finish
Yeah,
my
that's fair.
sentence. Jesus.
Gotta be some non-boring stuff in there, Mo.
Oh God. I like I think it's like gross when it's like a dude doctor, and it's like I like the doctor porn stuff.
Oh, you
Like,
like doctor porn where the doctor
but
is the
like,
woman?
yeah, because
Okay.
it's all right. Okay, here's the thing. Like the reason why, because it's always just like I can't get into like the headspace of a
There's
dude
one way you
doctor
can help me, Doc.
because all right, okay. Well, like because it's always this like fucking every time like the doctors, the porn actor, male porn actors, the male porn actors that you see playing doctors are exactly the same doctors that you see in real life, and it's fucking gross, and I can't get into it. So I kind of have to default to chicks just so I can like get past that because hopefully, fingers crossed, I won't get some like weird lunch lady looking one, like which is real fucking weird and I can't get into. And it's such a niche one because like then you've got to like fight through all this. Oh, like like all right, it's like it starts off real good. It's like okay, now let's do the gynecology exam. Like no. No, I don't want to do that. I want the sexy exam. Oh, there's something wrong with my G-spot. Doctor, help me, please. Like, no, let's not do a pap smear. No, like this is too realistic. I don't want to
Doctor,
watch
my
all this.
discharge is looking weird. Can you take a look?
Oh, like it's so weird. My orgasms are so out of sync. Well, I happen to know a way that I could help you out with that. They're like, yes. I'm like, fucking score, let's fucking go. Or like when a team of nurses is like gangbanging a chick, that's fucking super hot too. But like it's such a niche.
Are you one of those only watches lesbian porn people?
Not all the time, just sometimes I'll just get in the mood for it.
Okay.
Because like I just like if the dude's like unattractive or like some like Ron Jeremy looking motherfucker, some like hedgehog with a huge cock. Well, like, dude, this takes me out of it. Gross. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, I love the POV dude shots. That's fine because I don't want to see the dude either because I'm not here for that because I've been burned so many times. Like, you're like getting a good one going, then all of a sudden, like right as you're finishing,
too much of the dude.
Yeah, it's the Monkey Jones sex tape all over again. Yeah, it's like he's just fucking staring. It's like, dude, stop! Fuck, is there a way that I can edit this real quick while I'm cranking it so I don't have to stop and get started all over again?
It's like a whole over the guy.
No. I want to edit the guy out, or at least his fucking stupid face. Like that's what I want to do.
Replace it with your face.
No, I don't want to do that either. That's gross. Like I don't want to see.
You don't want to see. You don't want to.
That's weird because now I'm looking at myself. Fucking like I think it's peak narcissism to make a sex tape for you. Like maybe if it's like your chick, like drilling herself or with her best friend or something. That's fine, but. Like having your face in there, like like the Monkey Jones sex tape. No, I'm just so not into that.
I feel like the dude's an integral part, so I feel like you should leave the dude in.
Yeah, well, I got the dude's body, and that's fun. I can work with this because now I'm imagining.
I don't want to see the dude's face.
I don't want to see the guy's face because then I know it's not me. So now I'm just watching some guy. Now I'm overthinking it. And now
but if the face is your face, then it is you.
But that's fucking weird though. Like I don't want to watch me fuck. Like you want to watch like
You gotta
good
do a better
looking
job fucking
people.
then. What the hell?
Well, you want to, but the whole point of pornography is to like get into to watch sex acts that you yourself are probably never going to experience. Like, like how are you going to have, like, are you ever going to be in a four-way? Probably not, but I wouldn't mind watching, like, four people go at it, but I don't want to see a whole lot of faces. But like, the whole point is like immersion is a fucking thing for me. And if you break the immersion, like if like I've seen one where it's this one chick, like it's a solo fucking thing, right? And she's just fucking going at it in some parking lot at some hotel, and you fucking see this guy. It's a hotel. You see this old man walking by with his fucking ice bucket. He fucking dead stops in his fucking tracks, looks at the chick, has a disgusted looks on his face, fucks off. I'm like, dude, I'm laughing my ass off, and now I'm not into it. It's like, okay, I can't get into that. Or if
Yeah,
like two,
sometimes porn will have those moments where it's just like it's so fucking hilarious that like how am I supposed to find this hot now?
or if like two chicks are making out, and then all of a sudden, like you're thinking, oh, this is going to go places. Then all of a sudden, oh, excuse me, your pizza was left by the pool, and I couldn't clean it. Do you need your pipes checked? I'm like, no, get out of here! You're ruining everything. God damn it! Then I gotta start over. It's just it's fucking frustrating. I don't like porn. I don't even like jacking off.
Okay,
I
so
don't like anything. I just like this takes too much work.
I have to tell a story, and to tell the story, I first have to admit to my degenerate situation. Now,
Yeah, you're into Clussy and you're disgusting.
well, I'm into Clissy, I'm into feet, but that's not what this is about.
Ew.
Oh God!
Yeah, that's the weird thing that I'm actually into is the feet. I guess
It's
is
not
what a
even
lot of
weird,
people
but
find
like
gross.
I don't like it.
But
I don't understand the feet thing.
here's
It's
the
like
thing,
what
and I
the
don't
fuck is
know.
going on?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that relate to this, and there's a lot of people who are going to be like, "Okay, buddy," and think less of me. So I'm not into the actual like concept and goings on of step porn. However, it is all you can find. So I do
Oh,
a lot of
it's
the
all
It's
videos
not
fake
in
all
my
you can
too.
find.
a lot of the videos in my all I can find of like the people that I like all the hot young chicks are doing stepsister shit, and all the hot milfs are doing stepmom shit, and I can't find them anywhere else really. So I have a lot of step videos in my playlist just because it's hard to find other shit.
I don't
Um,
watch anything professional. That's the problem.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
see, there you go. I do.
I,
So
I don't like pro porn either. It's like yes. Oh fuck! I was like, okay, done. I'm going back to fucking
Yeah,
amateur
she's
and
fucking like
fucking home videos.
screaming at like the highest decibel possible. You're like,
Oh,
Jesus,
oh,
that's
give me a
not
fucking
normal.
like
Yeah,
I bang some screamers, but not like this though. Yeah, if they fucking scream and there it's like an obvious fake orgasm, like oh yes, oh like
it's
dude,
like the
oh
second
God,
her
I'm so
fucking
turned off.
labia's touch, she's like fucking screaming at the top of her lungs. You're like, okay, dude, yeah, sure, yeah, that's really doing it for you.
Oh, like, oh yes, oh God, yes. Like, I watched this one where like like it was a three-way, and the chick was a fucking cheerleader, and she's getting drilled in the ass, and she's like, "Yes, I love anal sex," and she fucking the bitch misspells anal, and like it just like took the immersion right out. It was just like fucking terrible too.
You mean she misspelled it?
Like no, she like
ANEL.
she did not like ANAL. Or no,
That's
Oh,
the
oh,
right
oh, like out
spelling.
loud, like
ANLE or
cheerleading.
something.
Okay, I see what.
Yeah, she's trying to cheerleader
I
leader
thought
it.
you were talking more like
I
like
want some ANALL.
like theoretical cheerleader. Like she was cheering the other girl on, not like she's literally
Oh yeah, my bad.
cheering.
Yeah, she's getting fucking ass blasted, and she's a cheerleader, and she's trying to do the cheerleader thing while getting butt fucked, right? And then she misspells anal, and then I'm starting to laugh, and I'm like, okay, I'm not into
So
this.
here's the story. Here's the
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
funny porn thing that will live rent free in my head forever. So it is a stepsister video, and the first scene is just the girl walks in, and she's talking to her brother, and she asked him if he's voted yet.
What the fuck?
What proceeds is a 5-minute long conversation where her brother trolls her into thinking he voted for Hunter Biden instead of Joe Biden, and it's the stupidest shit
What the fuck?
I've ever seen in my life. It was so funny. I was not expecting it at all. I was in tatters just listening to people like, yeah, I voted for Hunter Biden. She's like, no, that's the wrong Biden, dude.
Hey, can we all agree that fucking storylines in porn belong from the 60s to the 80s? And then after that, let's just skip to the fucking and sucking.
Oh, I
Like, from
usually
there
do,
on.
but I didn't know exactly when it started, so I just wasn't feeling like scrolling at that moment. So I was like, maybe it'll start quick, and then there's a 5-minute conversation about voting where her brother trolls her into thinking he voted for Hunter Biden.
Oh my god.
I was so floored. I just was not prepared for such a reality.
I hate when I skip like 6 minutes into a long ass video and they still have their fucking clothes on and they're still like trying to talk each other into doing stuff. Like, dude, can you please cut to the fucking chase already?
Well, and the thing about the step bro thing is like, just fucking go all the way. Just say they're brother and sister. Just fucking do it. Like,
No, that's
be an
illegal.
account.
No, because I get to feel a little better that I'm like, okay, at least they're not biological.
If you're going that
Sometimes
way,
there's bullshit about, like, sometimes it's like there's two stepdaughters and it's like, okay, something's wrong. Or like there's two stepdaughters and they're sisters and they're also doing stuff with each other and it's like, okay.
yeah, just go the full way. Just go the full way with
There's
it.
no way these two girls are related within this storyline unless this man has gone through 2 marriages and kept the non-biological daughters from both of them.
Like, it's not like in these stories like it's actually 2 siblings fucking. Like, they're acting. Just make them act as brother and sister. Like, fuck it, why not?
I mean, because it's illegal, but like, why is it? I guess is the question.
It's illegal to act it out. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, apparently there's like incest taboo laws. Apparently incest porn is supposed to be like illegal. It's not
okay.
actually the shit out like.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
Yeah, but like they don't care. But apparently it's like how sodomy, quote unquote sodomy, was illegal in Texas till 2003.
There's always
like, how are you going to fucking enforce this? You know,
there's
the
always
no
the obligatory "don't worry, we're following the law" scene in those videos where it's like they try to use the word step enough, but they don't use it too much because they know what they're doing. They know what crowd they're trying to appeal to, so they're trying to keep the word step out of it to some extent. But there's always like that one like 10-second exchange in every single one where they make sure to nail it down. Where it's like where the girl says, "No, you're my brother," and he's like, "Step brother." Like that's in every single one. Like, don't worry, guys. We know. We get it. Don't come after us, cops.
Well, in every fucking like porn game will have like, you know, step bro or step sis, but then like it's like you can change your relationship status in like the settings to the game. So like you won't get referred to as like step bro. You can like type in whatever you want, like maybe brother.
Oh, like bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm so lazy. I don't ever play porn games. I just like go, hey, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna watch the fucking all
like all sex scenes, like the
yeah, that's a lot easier.
That's my interaction with the game House Party.
Yeah, but you don't get the experience is part of it for the game.
That's
you know?
true. I still want to play House Party all day. At some point.
Yeah, but I ain't got all day. I need to go to sleep. I'm gonna get my jerk on and just like pass out. Like I don't have time to fucking woo or romance or
build up.
Figure out like 5 puzzles to get the key to get the fucking chastity lock off of the fucking girl I'm trying to bang at the party or something. I don't know. Solve these riddles 3 so you may do me. Like, no, just I'm gonna watch the porn now. Thank you.
I would have said to get the pussy, but yours wasn't bad.
Yeah, well, all right. God,
But I guess
what
I
else?
didn't really
What else
talk
is
about
there?
my porn history. Well, I guess
I
at
thought you
what
did
point
pretty extensively.
well, I talked about what I was into, but I didn't talk about like how I got there, like the discovery. But I guess what I wanted to ask you at some point is, I guess when did internet porn first become accessible to you, and what was that like? What was that brave new world like for you
Oh,
as
dude. All right,
an
I'm
old
gonna.
man who was into magazines and shit?
Okay, so like,
Goodbye, Sears
look,
catalog.
I never got into that. Like, I didn't understand. I was like, dude, this is like, these chicks are like, it was just, I don't know. I couldn't get to the Sears catalog stuff. Like, it was just weird.
Hey, Mo.
It was you had to sort of like Google or Bing or ask Jeeves, like, hey, titties, or like,
Titties.
to use
Titties.
Harry Potter terms, Accio titties, and you'd get tits, but like half the time you'd get fucking viruses. So it was just like a fucking a degenerate mess. And then you had to explain, I don't know what happened. I was just watching, I was playing chess, and all of a sudden, like, someone was like, hey, blah, boom, and then
You see,
virus.
I was playing the game and I got excited and then my pants fell off, so I was just trying to pull up my pants. you know?
Uh, but the best way that it became accessible was like then I got into Perch after I got past all the going to shady fucking websites to go download fucking tits that took like 5 minutes to fucking load up because my 56K modem days.
Going to fucking like femalebreasts.info and getting
Yeah.
a bunch of viruses with your tit pics.
Oh yeah. Now the fucking height of internet porn, I believe the golden age was when file sharing started becoming a real thing. And so you had this program called Perch. And it's just basically you go like slash music. You get like a million fucking like chat rooms like, oh hey, I like country music, I like punk music. Well, you can go, hey, slash titties, and then you get a million like big tits, black tits, white tits, blue tits, whatever tits. You just get fucking, whatever your heart fucking desires. And all these people are like, hey, double D's come over here. Like, bam, 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 fall, 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 download, download, download. And much better download too. Didn't it only took like a minute to download these fucking pictures, right? Versus the fucking 5 that was usually the fucking thing with those fucking illicit websites. So that's how I remember getting into internet pornography, was that. And then as better internet quality came along, better porno site quality came along too.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, file sharing was where the magic was at the
Uh,
beginning.
so I being much younger, like I don't know quite when it rose to prominence, like when websites like Pornhub and XVideos and RedTube came out. But it was definitely in time for me. And I'm trying to remember like the exact. I know my first like real exposure was like I found like my mother's boyfriend's DVDs in a drawer,
Ugh.
like when I was really young. That was my first
Haunting.
exposure, and not like DVDs of him.
No, I know, but still, like,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I found those. It was
Now you know what he's
weird.
into.
Yeah. It was like a lot of it was like weird lesbian shit. I think there was like a chick getting a popsicle shoved up her pussy by another chick. That was weird.
Sure,
That
yeah.
was
I don't like professional lesbian porn. That's just weird as hell.
but yeah, I found those. Like I said, I kind of got it from a young age. So still even then when I was too young to like get an erection, but I was like, yes, fascinating. This is fascinating what I'm looking at right now. uh, but I think eventually I just discovered internet porn. I think I was just like watching YouTube and like heard a YouTuber talk about internet porn. I was like, whoa, I can find that shit on the internet, bro. And then I discovered RedTube was my first website. That was baby's first porn site.
Garbage site, too.
I know it sucks.
It's so bad.
Shout out to the Wii U real quick. The Wii U video player is the best web browser video player on a video game console, like by far.
Just right out in the
and
living room
I
watching
watched
porn, huh?
all of my porn on my Wii. No, I had my Wii U in my bedroom.
Oh, okay, you're a gamer.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm a big gamer. I was never one of those kids that like wasn't allowed to have my game console in my room. Like some of them were in the living room just because like
The Wii was like the family one,
Yeah.
so that was.
Yeah, well, nobody else used it, but like it was in the living room. Yeah.
No, everybody used the Wii.
But my Wii U was in my room, and the Wii U video player, especially because like I didn't have to put it on my TV because I had the gamepad. So that was my primary vehicle, and I became a degenerate from there. It never stopped. I'm now. It all started with my Wii U when I was like 13 or whatever. I'm trying to think if there's any interesting things. Not really, I guess.
It kind of sucks. I've been alive for so long. I've forgotten all the old shit back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because a lot of like internet porn back in my day also was kind of accidental as well. Like you would just be like, hey, I like wrestling. Hey, here's this one wrestler chick's tits. And they were all like deep fakes, but I didn't know the difference because I didn't understand it.
Well, I don't think they were deep fakes. I think they were just like photoshops.
Bad photo. Oh yeah, bad photoshops. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, when I was really young, I didn't know the difference. I used to look at like photoshops of celebrities I liked all the time, but obviously nowadays I'm like, that's not real. I'm not attracted to this. Although some of the deep fake like videos are pretty convincing, but like the photoshops,
Not at all.
I
I haven't seen a single convincing deep fake on anything.
I would feel not great watching deep fake porn.
See, I knew you were
feels
gonna
weird
say
as
that.
hell.
I knew you were gonna be one of the people that would say that.
Look, I don't like knock anyone who's doing it, but like I would feel weird.
I get it. It is kind of weird. But you know, if you happen to if your name is Riley and you happen to foray on the internet and you just happen to find a pretty damn convincing deep fake Amy Jo Johnson masturbation video, maybe you watch it a couple times, you know? Yes, that is the chick from Power Rangers for those asking at home.
Oh, of
Jesus
course.
Christ. Real quick, not to change the subject or anything, but did Pikmin 4 drop?
It did. I want to buy it, but I'm about to leave for Vegas next week, so I don't want to spend my money.
I'm looking at like all the fucking streamer fucking stuff, like can't playing Pikmin 4, can't playing Pikmin 4, can't right now. I'm playing Pikmin 4, Pikmin 4, Pikmin 4. It's like, okay, I guess Pikmin 4 dropped.
Yo, if anyone out there wants to send me $60 so I can play Pikmin 4, hit me up.
Pikmin 4.
Donate to Robin for Pikmin 4. The Pikmin 4
help me out. I need my money for Final Fantasy merch, please.
And can we all just agree that the best course
give Robin
of action,
$10? Yes.
What's she going to do with $10 a piece from us? Then
6
she just
people give me $10.
Yeah. Well, the listeners are in on this too. Like everybody, give Robin $10.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, blah blah blah. Can we all agree that the best course of action when viewing internet pornography, lest we forget the trials of flamenco, is to never actually make a fucking porno account on any of the tube sites that you go to?
I have not really done that. I think I do have a Pornhub account, but the only reason I had that account is because they gave premium away for free for a month, and then once that was done, I never logged into the account again. So
I think I have a Pornhub from way back. Pornhub kind of sucks now, but it was nice because it like curated recommendations. So
yeah, it's just like like I always got afraid of like accidentally forgetting that I have a tab open, and then like my shit just like spills. And like I don't think I have anything that degenerate. Like, it's nothing I'm exactly ashamed of, but also nothing I'm never going to make public.
I bet you it's foot porn, but you're not going to admit it. I bet you.
No, it's not foot porn.
You're putting on airs for all your cool friends, pretending you're grossed out by my foot fetish, but in reality, you've got it all too.
It's not fucking foot porn, you fucking dingleberry. I'm not into foot. I don't get it.
Listen,
like,
okay.
Here's
the thing.
Okay? Feet stink. All right, and they're fucking gross. Right? And then there's the toenails, and then there's the toenails.
I need to make a statement. This is very important. There are two very different types of foot fetish people.
Yeah, disgusting.
Let me say,
disgusting.
actually, let me chime in.
Yeah, let Robin. Okay. Let Robin do the game.
I have a point here where, like, I don't like feet, but I understand the like being domed part of the feet. That makes sense to me. Where you're like getting stepped on or like
that, I don't like.
That makes
sense.
That's
the thing. I guess there are three. I guess there are three different types of foot fetishes. I didn't think about the like actual like being stepped on stuff. But there's the people.
I like the high heel stuff.
There's the people who are into like gross feet, like the people who are into like the smell of feet.
I don't like that.
No, that's not me. The feet, they gotta be clean. The toenails gotta be clean cut. They gotta be nice, neat feet. First of all, I will say that they gotta be the cleanest feet out there. I'm not into it. Second of all, I guess the best way I can try to like say like why to people is just because I guess like it's interesting. Like, you know, watching a chick jerk somebody off, like I could do that myself. But the feet, it's like, oh, this is interesting. You know? It's like it's more appealing than a hand job.
I disagree heavily. I'll disagree with my life.
Okay, but that's my 2 cents. It's just like a foot job.
I don't think it would feel nearly as good either.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never asked for anyone to use their feet. That's fucking weird.
And I also am just like attracted to feet, like a normal foot fetish person. You know, I used to be like soft about it. I used to be like, okay, I'm into foot jobs, but once the foot goes near the mouth, I'm done. But I have
Riley's the guy going into fucking
my stance has softened on that. I might be into some toe sucking. I don't know.
I've had my toes sucked, and it's just weird. Doesn't do anything for me.
It would definitely be weird to have mine sucked. Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I don't. It's like I guess I'll do it. It doesn't do anything for me. So go ahead, live your life. That's how I feel about a lot of stuff. It's
live like, your truth, king.
It's like I'll do most shit, but like I don't know, it's not gonna do anything for me. It's like the people that are into armpits. I'm like, I guess go ahead.
Oh, that's gross weird. Too. Like, why are you into like such weird shit? Like, no.
I'm like, go ahead. I guess you can have a pit job, but that's kind of weird, dude.
Stomachs are really nice.
You want a stomach job?
No, not. No, I don't even know how the hell that would even work.
Thigh jobs, navel, right? Bro. Right. Come on.
Thigh jobs are okay. I don't get it. It's kind of like hot dogging. Like, dude, like just penetrate already. Just get it over with.
It's like I don't know. It's a foreplay, dude.
Well, I wouldn't complain if it actually happened to me in real life, but I'm not watching porno of it.
Yeah, if it's foreplay in the porno, though, I mean, hey.
Well, okay, if it's in the porno, I guess what I mean is I'm not going to watch it where it's the primary focus.
No,
that's another funniest porn moments that live rent free because I laughed really hard at them. Thing was, it was one of those classic like silly porno scenarios where it's like, oh no, we're in a small enclosed space and I have an erection. Only one thing to do. You must help me with this ailment. I'm
surprisingly really, really into help me, step bro, I'm stuck. I didn't think I was going to be. I was like, this is so stupid. And then like I watched one video where it's like, help me, step bro, I'm stuck. I was like, oh fuck, I guess I'm into this.
It's the gateway into like non-consent stuff. There you go.
I think that's. I don't think so.
I mean, it is literally like they get
it
stuck
is
in.
non-consensual.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't know, like because I've seen rape porn before because hentai, so I've never like ever like I guess because
Because like it's
I've
not
never
real, so who cares?
well I've never actually like seen the stuff that leads up to that. I've only ever seen the extreme,
Oh, just the part where
like yeah,
penetration occurs.
well yeah, because fucking hentai, and that's like half the fucking hentai is like fucking rape based fantasy shit. And so it's like, oh, okay. It's like, so if you want to watch a hentai porn, like you're going to see like at least 4 of them in any given episode. Like, fuck Japan, you are fucked up.
Yeah. But so they're in this classic scenario. I believe the way the scene was framed is that like they were in a bathroom and there was no way for the guy to maneuver out of the bathroom around her with his erection. But the obvious answer there is it's a lot easier to just like bump your erection into her ass once while scooching out of the way than it is to have her deal with the entire erection before you can leave the bathroom. but I digress.
Well, I've seen a few where they're like one guy was was at the market, and then like this chick with like a mini skirt was like slightly bending over, and was like trying to grab like some fruit or something, and the guy just showed up with his dick and like bam, 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 and he goes, "Oh,
Did he fuck
pardon
the
me,
fruit?
miss." No, the chick,
Damn it.
and he was
Lame.
like, "Oh, pardon me, miss, yes," and just fucks off and walks off. I'm like, what the fuck just happened here?
But anyway, so the conceit of the scene, the sexual exchange that happens is a thigh job. And there is one shot where the shot is like in front of the woman and the guy's behind her and she's just like annoyed that this has to happen. And that just she perfectly delivers this line where she's like, "Do you just do this? Is this just like a regular thing that you do?" And
That's hot as fuck. Alright? I got you.
It was more funny. I guess it was kind of hot too, but I did laugh very hard. It's like, do you just do this? Is this just like a regular thing that you do?
Dude. Sex where like a dude is fucking someone and like the girl is just like annoyed is so hot. That's crazy.
I don't know what it is, but like I've seen like an All right, so like I'm super into this chick on Instagram, and I'm like, dude, you are fucking mega hot, and she's just like half her fucking her porn is terrible though. She's hot, but her porn is just fucking awful.
Well, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, like it's kind of a coin flip with like OnlyFans chicks and Insta skanks or Insta thoughts or
I
whatever.
love OnlyFans, man.
But I mean, it's okay. It's kind of a scam. Like
Not
I've
really.
only ever had. Well, it's like I've only ever had like a couple of OnlyFans chicks that were like, "Hey, here's about 80 videos of me like doing illicit stuff."
Yeah,
The
I mean, I'm not
rest
doing pay-per-view. I'm doing subs. Right?
Yeah, see, that's the
Yeah.
thing. See, that's the thing. I'm always getting those chicks that do pay-per-view. They bait you in with like 100 fucking videos, and I've been here for 2 years already. So, like, fuck yeah. So you're active. It's all like 5-second video with like watermarks or stars all over the fucking place. Or God forbid, my least favorite one, the stars and the graphics over the fucking pussy over the holes. And it's like, pay-per-view, half off. Like, dude, fuck you. This cost me $5, man. Now I'm out like 5. And no, but like her solo stuff is like, because I'm into that. And she's just like, yeah. Like, oh man, like put at least a little bit of enthusiasm. And then there's the hand job videos. And then she's just sort of like, she looks like she's sad or bored during the entire fucking exchange. And then the guy like comes and it's just such a pathetic fucking money shot. I'm like, dude, who the fuck finds this hot? And she looks like she's not into it. Possibly she like, all right, no one likes
Is
a
the dude
static.
into it though?
Well, of course the dude's into it.
I
He's
mean, like
getting his
very
fucking-
enthusiastically, or like.
No, like you never. That's the other weird thing. Like you never hear a sound from him till like the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
cum shot,
that's weird. Yeah,
and you hear,
Yeah, that's weird. If the
Like,
girl's gonna be all bored about it, like the guy's got to be like very vocal.
and it's just like, dude, this is fucking awful. Like, why? Like, you have like such great tits and a nice face. Like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, just get a fucking wall dildo and just fucking go to town there. That's always fucking great. I'm always into that. Or the machine stuff's really cool too, even though that gets into weird territory as well. Because, like, you can never, like, it's like, all right, hey, a machine getting fucked by a machine. Like, all right. Then it's like, you get like two really hot ones, then like 80 extreme bondage, like piss and shit and getting the fuck beat out of it. Like, all right, forced orgasms. Like, this is a little bit too much for me. It's like, just get me the sorority babe that's like fucking drilling herself with a. This is annoying too, but it can be hot at the same time. When you hear the fucking chimes go off, and I'm like, okay, if it doesn't go off too much, I'm into it. But like, if it
The
goes off too
chimes
much,
go off.
oh, like, all right, when the tokens fucking go off and you
Oh,
hear
like
the
chatterbait
cha-ching,
tokens. Yeah.
yeah. That fucking like takes me out of it. And where she's like barely moaning. She's like, "Thank you, Jack me off 5,000. That's so nice." It's like, and the fucking machine, she's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm out. Anyway, I think I've said all I could say.
Okay, good. Thank God. Let's get out of here.
uh, well, Robin, do you have any? Since you didn't talk a whole hell of a lot because you
Oh
got here
shit!
late.
Robin didn't say shit about her porn history. We can't
there
let her
a-
get away that easily.
Is there anything that you want to add?
Yeah, I don't really know about my history. I think I just like I think I had a friend like show me a porn site, and that's when I started like browsing porn.
See, y'all got so fucking lucky being born in the age of like internet pornography. I had to eventually get to it, and it was a fucking slog because magazines and porno tapes are fun, but there's nothing really discreet about either one of them unless like you have like 4 or 5 tapes and all that. Then it's like, okay, this is Bambi, this is, Snow White, and here's like Extreme Facials 45. Like, fuck, I'm busted.
Yeah, it seems like all those old videos suck too. They're not good.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, old porn really isn't that great. There's some bangers out there, but not many. Like 70s porn's really gross too, because you'd be surprised, like, oh yeah, I remember Debbie Does Dallas. Like, no, you don't really remember Debbie Does Dallas. You remember that like 1 or 2 scenes, and then like half the fucking scene is this fucking dude in a mustache, like Starsky and fucking Hutch, and it's mostly shots of the guy. It's like, dude, I can't get into this. Like, 70s stash man is just like too much.
Yeah, for sure. I don't
I mean,
know
you
if
know
I'd
me
be able
now.
to.
I play all the games. I'll read porn. I don't care.
That's true. I guess I need to play some porn games. Me and you
I
still have
know
a
a
project we need to
podcast.
do.
Yeah,
I
what the
know.
hell?
Listen, I do a lot of podcasts, but I do want to do it. I just need to like remember to play the games and set
That's when
aside
you'll
time
see
to
the
do
true
so.
degenerate side of me. You'll see all the
There you
fucking
go. There you go.
get some NTR in there for you.
You gotta remind me on a Sunday because like I have nothing to do on Sunday, but I never think about it. Just hit
Oh,
me up on a
there will
Sunday and be
be
like,
no
play this porn
Robin
game.
next MoCast.
No, that's true. We'll have a
Yeah.
a true Robinless MoCast. This was a Robin Light MoCast, but
Yeah, because
Robin
I
lists
forgot it's
next
8. I
time.
always forget it's 8 o'clock, and then when I'm busy, it's like I show up at 9 or around 9.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can find an understudy.
Yep, I'll be in Vegas. I'll be at Fan Fest doing the Final Fantasy thing.
I know like 13 other trans women. I'm sure I'll find somebody.
Wow, I'm just a token. That's all, actually.
Yeah, we have to get the diversity quota.
Riley, be better. Hashtag be
Just
better.
get Demigloom, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get Demi Gloom or Kathy.
Yeah.
Just somebody who maybe not Kathy. She's too
No.
problematic. She doesn't fit the
No,
token.
no. It's not that she's quote unquote, I fucking hate this word, problematic. It's just that you two bicker and bitch and moan
I love
so
Kathy.
much. Like
Because
yeah,
she's
I really like Kat.
problematic.
Shut up. Stop using that Reddit tier language. Be an adult. Use real adult language, okay? Come on.
Because she's a fucking stupid idiot.
Okay, that's better. Okay, don't say she's le problematic, le upvote. Like, no, she's a fucking asshole. That's
Well,
an
you
adult.
guys are problematic. I don't know about Kathy.
Okay, buddy.
No, it's just like her and Riley. Like, okay, so the other day we did our movie podcast review thing, and these two, right as I get in, they're fucking immediately arguing with each other. Recording hasn't even fucking started yet, and they're already screaming at each
were we
other.
fighting before that show? What were we
Yeah,
fighting about?
like I walked into there, the first thing I hear is Kathy, shut the fuck up. That's the first thing I hear you say.
I know on the recording that happened.
You said it multiple times, and then she starts saying, "Riley, shut the fuck up."
Because like I was about to say something, and then like she started talking, and I was like, "No, I go first. Shut the fuck up." And then I went first. I also introduced her as the worst human being that I've ever had the displeasure of knowing.
Yeah. So Riley introduced the both of us. Like I got like the best intro, the good intro. Like
I was
my
like, I
best
love
friend
this
did
guy.
shit.
He's one of my best friends, and I was like, absolute low life piece of trash, the worst human who I've ever had the displeasure of knowing.
Like
Kathy.
you went hard in the paint on Kathy with the intro.
I listen. She's been my friend for a very long time. There is a part of me that will always care about her, but God, I hate her.
Like I like you, but I fucking loathe and despise your fucking very
That's
existence.
literally how I feel about Kathy. Like, she's my friend, I care about her, but God, she makes me want to rip my fucking eyes out.
Yeah.
She's just too right for you, you know?
You two should totally meet up and bang and just like get it over with. The sexual tension between the both of you can cut it with the knife, man. It's just so thick.
I would not go within 10 feet of Kathy if she was not wearing clothes.
What if you just called her like your stepson? You know what? Let's just go ahead and move on here.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so Riley, is there anything else that any of you guys want to say before we end it?
No.
All right, Riley.
No, this is already going to be long enough of an edit work. No more.
Yeah, because like, I accidentally possible multiple TOS violations just by my recounting.
Oh no, those are all staying.
No,
you've got to in, buddy.
No, maybe no. You
didn't say anything directly bad at all. You were just quoting what Nick Fuentes said on Rumble.
What the hell did I miss?
Oh God! You know what? We'll talk about after the show. Okay, Riley, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Riley Tweets. And if you look at the pinned tweet, or if you just look in the description of this podcast, you can find a link tree that's linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. And that's got all my podcasts and social medias and YouTube channels and stuff. Particular shout out to Big Guy, Little Guy, back in action. That is me and Andrew's Let's Play channel. We had an unplanned 2-month hiatus. We've had plenty of unplanned hiatuses in Big Guy, Little Guy's day. But we're back and better than ever. Andrew's playing the game now. He's editing the videos. They actually have editing now and custom thumbnails. So Big Guy, Little Guy is next level shit now. Go there, get it on the ground floor of the new rebirth of Big Guy, Little Guy.
All right, and Robin, where can they find ye?
Pretty much can't.
Pretty much can't. Okay.
Pretty much. I mean, there's a Twitch. It's you
still have a Twitch. You still have a Twitter. You tweet every once in a while.
Yeah, not enough for it to matter. I got a Blue Sky.
I have our Twitter ats in the. I actually forgot, maybe just because Robin never uses Twitter, so I didn't think about it. Our Twitter ats are in like the channel bio and the podcast description, and it still says Inside Ally for you. I got to remember to change that.
Oh yeah,
What-
so actually don't rely on that at all. Just don't find me
Don't find
because
you.
Riley's
what's
incompetent.
What's a blue sky?
I got it's the Jack Dorsey social media, the invite only one. I'm in there.
Oh God, is that any good?
It probably will be once I like start following some people. I just haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Haven't done anything with it.
And you can find me at x.com or Twitter
Oh my God.
Oh
at
god.
twitter.com/MSG official YT. Moside Gaming everywhere else on Kick at kick.com/Moside Gaming. Haven't been streaming over there this week because I found out what my streams have been so shitty lately. There's something fucked up with my Ethernet cord. And so I have I have like a 5-year-old fucking Cat 6 fucking cord, and so I bought myself a real name brand fucking like 7A Cat 7A cord that will like give me all my glorious 1 gigabyte internet deliciousness to my computer, and I'll actually have my actual speeds because I have gigabit internet. I'm getting like fucking 300 fucking down and 36, 37 up. It's like a fucking atrocity. And like the internet guy was here. He was like, dude, I've seen some good speeds. You got some good speeds with this internet right here. And like I only have my phone on my fucking Wi-Fi. So yeah, so hopefully my cable issue is the issue. And then we'll get our streams back because I have not streamed at all this week because of that. Because I don't like having shitty streams. I want good quality streams. But yeah, Moside Gaming on Threads, on Kick, on Instagram, fucking everywhere else, Go check me out. Alright, anywho, that's been the MoCast this week. Thank you for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Hit the sub button and all that stuff. And until next time, ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.